local museum dedicated to educating the community about law enforcement may soon have to close its doors. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Aaron Luna. KXLY's Grace Ditzler is working for you. And Grace, why is this museum closing?
Well, Aaron, the Spokane Law Enforcement Museum has been operating rent-free out of an old cop shop downtown. But now the owners of the building are revamping it and say the museum has to be out by the end of June. And the problem is the nonprofit is having trouble finding a new building they can afford.
This is the first uniform for the county.
The Spokane Law Enforcement Museum is Glenn Whiteley's brainchild.
I'm retired from the county and the state, 25 years in law enforcement.
Over the years, his combined love for art, history, and law enforcement grew into a huge collection.
One of the sergeants said to me, "You know, you're such a junk collector. Why don't you, I'll give you my patch collection. Why don't you put this into a museum?"
So in 2010, former police chief Ann Kirkpatrick gave Whiteley this site on West First Avenue. The former cop shop was turned into a museum, and Whiteley got to use it rent-free. Glenn says the museum is important to the community, not because of the stuff, but because of the message behind it.
Through this museum, I want the public to learn that all officers aren't bad. They are soldiers on the home front.
So far, Glenn hasn't had much luck finding a new building with his tight budget.
The one building I went to, they want $2 million for it.
He's hoping the city or county will help sponsor the museum, or others from the community will step up and help financially.
As long as I'm here on Earth, I'm going to find a building for it and get this going again. But I need help.
Whiteley says it would be a crime for these pieces to sit behind bars.
Whether if we find a place in that short of time, I don't know. If so, we'll have to put this in storage.
The museum will host an open house for their 5-year anniversary the week of April 27th. And if you have ideas of where the museum can relocate or how they can stay open, give them a call, and we'll have that number on our website, KXLY.com. Reporting in studio, Grace Ditzler, KXLY 4 News.
All right, thank you, Grace.